Hi guys, what's up? My hair looks really bad, but it's Get Ready With Me, so it's not gonna look bad. I'm about to go to work, but anyways, once again, I don't know if I'm focused or not. Yes. I know I didn't post this week. I was giving myself a break because it's just so much going on. I can't even I don't even have time to sit and process. It's just like move. So I gave myself some time to process. And I'm doing pretty good now. I just got a second job. I've never worked 2 jobs in my life. I know it's gonna be worth it because I have goals I'm trying to reach, and I just feel like I can't reach them. I can't reach them in the position that I'm in right now. So I got a second job, and I'm so excited about it. The job I work at now, the main reason why I don't like it is because not only is the pay minimum wage, but it's commission based and it's bi-weekly. And coming from a job that paid weekly, the shift from weekly to bi-weekly just kind of rocked my world. Every week I have to pay something off, and my bills aren't cheap, and I'm only 19 and I'm paying like a lot of stuff by myself, like not everything but a lot of stuff. Yeah, your bills are paid, but it's like I don't really have like that wiggle room to just buy whatever because I have to ration it out for another 2 weeks. I don't know. I just don't like bi-weekly pay. Like, bi-weekly to me is a scam because I feel like if I work this week, then I should get paid this week. Like, my mom says she can't do weekly, which I feel like weekly is it's easier. I'm big on spending my own money for myself. Like, if I'm working so that I can have nice things. Like, yeah, all my bills are paid, but then what? Like, I just like weekly. So we're gonna see how it is to work 2 jobs. Well, let me not say that I could barely do one, because I could do one job, but I don't know. And this new job that I just got, it's like 40 minutes away from my house. Well, really 35 and 40 are like 2 totally different things. So I'm gonna say 35. It's like 35 minutes away from my house. And I'm not the best driver, but I chose early shifts because the earlier I get in there, it's like, to me, it's less traffic, like 8 a.m. type. But kind of, not really, because everybody's going to work at 8 a.m. I'm just really excited. I just want to stack my money, like stack. I have a lot of goals. So, first goal I have is to get a new car. I mean, the car I have now, like, I'm blessed to have a car, but it's just not, it's not doing it for me. Like, this is not a Clark car, you know? So I want to get a new car. So I want to start saving up for a new car. I don't want to tell you what kind of car I want because I just want to show up with it. Like, next time you see me, I'm riding in the car that I want to ride in, like, or really just a good, reliable car. But I just want to accomplish something. Like, I just want to set a goal for myself, work hard, achieve that goal. Like, nothing similar to it. And I know like stuff happens along the way, like everything isn't like set, but I just want to like, I don't know, just grow. How many times am I gonna say like, hold on, like I'm trying to move out, I'm trying to just be independent, and right now in the position that I'm in, I don't feel independent at all. And I'm about to be 20 in less than a month. Now, being 20 is something that I was initially excited for, but then I realized like you're not a teenager anymore. You have responsibilities. You have to be on top of your stuff when you're an adult, because like me, where I am now, I'm with my mom. So if I'm broke, like I'm not really broke because I'm still in the house. Everything is working. Like I didn't really lose nothing but personal money. But once you're on your own, if you don't have no money, stuff's gonna change. Like you're not finna just still be sitting in the house, still just doing you. Like no. So I want to become more independent. I just want to be like self-sufficient. I don't know what the word is that I'm trying to say, but I just want to become independent. I don't know. I'm scared. I've never worked 2 jobs before, but the new job, hopefully, well, I'm sure it is as flexible as they say, but hopefully it really is as flexible, because I'm trying to work both at the same time. So yeah, because like the job I work now, that's literally the only downside is the pay. And I feel like it should be illegal to pay somebody that's doing manual labor minimum wage. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but the manager at my job that I'm at now, she pretty much told me like, this job is not a job that you just like make hecka money out of. Like, it's just a job. It's just to make you some money and get you your benefits and then go on about your business. I just feel like I have to be on my stuff, like no more teens, just 20s. And then once you're legal to drink, you're pretty much an adult now. And I don't want to be behind. Like, last thing I want to be is behind. Like, I want to be on top of my stuff, ahead of the game, like on it. So I'm so glad I got this second job. Like, every time I do this hairstyle, it look like a mullet. I don't want a mullet though. And does this look like a mullet? I don't know. Maybe if I do my edges. But yeah, I just want to be on my stuff. And it's like, with everything going on right now, it's 10 times harder, because my focus really wasn't on like be out, get a new job, like work. Like, my focus wasn't really on that. I was just focusing on being inside, being healthy, quarantining myself, keeping myself away from people. That was my focus. So everybody's literally losing their minds right now. Like, everybody has lost it officially. I need to go soon. If you live in Georgia right now, the governor and the mayor are basically beefing, because the mayor, she's requiring people to wear masks, and the governor is like, what? Like, what? Why? Like, basically Basically, the governor is stupid. But whatever. I feel like if everybody either just wears a mask or just quarantine us again, please. I really want to be quarantined again. I'm not going to lie to you at all. Quarantine was just pure bliss. I couldn't have asked for anything else. Like, I was in my own space, doing what I wanted to do. Nobody's like, hey, can you come in? Hey, can you? No, it was just me in my own corners doing what Clark wants to do. The world was going so fast. Like, I just needed a break. Before quarantine, I lost my job. Let me freaking tell you. I work for this photography studio, and they pretty much... Okay, so it's after Christmas. Yeah, it's after Christmas. And we were supposed to go back to work in January, like sometime in January. Like early January. So we were supposed to go back to work, and my manager calls me. So I'm like, okay, maybe she's just calling me to tell me when I'm in the day we go back to work. And she calls me and she's like, hey, so yeah, you don't have to come back to work because the company is closing. The company is closing? What? Her manager basically told her that the company was going bankrupt, and first of all, they worked us Christmas Eve because they thought they were going to make that money back that they owed, but they didn't do that. So pretty much they couldn't pay off the debt that they put themselves in, so they just closed the company. So, and the biggest part about that was the people that were higher up knew that the company was going to close prior to when my manager's telling me. So they know that they're going to be out of a job, so they can go ahead and get their new job and go ahead and move on and find their new thing. But everybody else in their own studios just now finding out today that they don't have to come back anymore. So they're out of a job right before the new year starts, and you have to hurry up and find a job because that job just dropped you. Let alone, let me tell you about this job. They work you from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. During holidays, people can book appointments earlier. 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. But when holidays are like when it's a holiday, they can people can book earlier than 9 a.m. and later than 6 p.m. We didn't have control over when people booked. So corporate opens up the appointment times on their websites so people can book before 9 a.m. and 10 p.m. But nobody knows that appointments are 5 minutes apart. Photography sessions, people with kids, people with groups with more than 5 people, like in this small little space, we have at least 150 appointments a day. We sometimes didn't leave that studio until midnight, and then we had to come right back around and do the same thing the next day. So they worked us 12 hours we were closed Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All because they put themselves in debt, and they're working everybody like dogs while they sit in their little offices and just... My camera wasn't recording! I don't know where it left off. All they did was sit in their little office, type.
Nobody's answering the phone, so let's get on that. Why are we so behind?
5 minutes apart. It's groups with 10 people. It's groups with 6 people. It's groups where it's just little kids. You can't just, hey little kids, smile, sit still please, for a stranger. You can't do that. And they just got on us. And then at the end, they gave us a pity little,
thank you so much, Team Mike. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Whoever has the most sales gets free lunch on us.
free lunch? Free lunch? What am I gonna do with free lunch? After 12 hours for 5 days. And then we're gonna do it next week. Anyways, I hate companies that, first of all, constantly send emails about, this is what you're doing wrong, this is what you're doing wrong, this is what you're doing wrong, and you're doing this wrong, and you're doing that wrong. Nobody wants to hear that all the time. I hate companies that point out everything you're doing wrong and that's it. Like, they don't make you feel appreciated. And the amount of employees in our studio that were dropping was crazy. Like, crazy. Customers feel like they can talk to you any kind of way because you have a name tag on. You're not gonna do that with me, and you're obviously not gonna do that with a lot of people. I don't like the fact that people come into your place of work, you're here to help them, and they just act like buttholes. Like, I could definitely ignored you, then you really would have had a reason to be upset. So, you sound like you was gonna be upset regardless. But anyways, I didn't really like working for that company. First of all, one thing about Clark is every time, I don't know what it is, every time I work somewhere, it's always some BS. It was always some BS. Like, when I worked at that photography place, I was basically the manager. Meaning, I was doing opening, closing, like, I'm there by myself. Like, it's just me and the fish playing in the background. Like, taking sessions, counting the drawers, locking it up. Like, I was pretty much assistant. I'm gonna call myself assistant manager. But I was never given that title. They caught themselves giving me a write-up because my sales weren't improving when they raised the prices $40 more than what they normally were, and then took off stuff that they were getting before they were paying $40 more. So they're paying more money and they're getting less, and my sales are down. If I would have known that that company was closing, I would have quit. I broke my neck for that job. Like, that's the main reason why I don't like to work for anybody in general, because companies now don't really care about you. Like, I guess they've never really cared because they just replace you, or they'll just use you for your time and make you feel bad when you don't want to show up. I can tell you how many times I've tried to call out because I didn't feel well, and they kept calling me, asking me to come in. Like, ridiculous. I've even tried to sue that company, but it's like, I signed a contract, and I read the contract, and it said that something along the lines of, basically, you can't be mad if they just decide to get up and leave. Like, you can't do anything about it. So, yeah, I worked for that company, and they pretty much just vanished. Like, people still can't, we did same day prints, and like, we did like books and calendars, and they stopped all that before it closed because it was costing too much money, but then raised the prices on everything else, which is who they just need new people to run everything, because the people that are running stuff now do not know how to do it. It's just old-fashioned, and it's 2020. Like, we did like calendars and books with pictures in it and stuff. People haven't gotten their pictures. People haven't, like, they pretty much was like, yeah, we're not opening up next year, and we're not going to say anything about it. And everybody that was higher up that worked there. I checked all their Facebook pages. Nobody's saying anything about it. I've even spoken up about it in numerous places. It's like nobody cares. So I guess I just am not supposed to care about it, or just not supposed to do anything at all about it. So yeah, I tried. Anyways, I'm about to go to work in a little bit. I just really don't want to go. Like, if I could work from home for the rest of my life, I would do that, because I don't know. But yeah, I'm about to go to work for literally. And I'm not complaining. It's just like, this is what being an adult is. Like, I'm standing in a room with loud music, folding the same shirt for 7 hours. I can't do it. Like, I need windows. I need something. There's no windows. It's just a room with loud music and people telling you what to do. Like, and I just can't. I don't know what it is. I physically cannot be in that position. Like, I don't know. I guess I don't think I'm lazy. Like, I want to work. It's just the conditions that I want to work in. Like, I want to choose the conditions, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to be around people. I don't want to have to talk to people all the time, because I've had so many jobs where it's pretty much just customer interaction, and people are weird. People are rude. People just think that you have to do something for them because you work for a company. People think that because you're an associate that you make the rules and you just run everything and you have the say so, when you really don't. You're just following the rules that the higher ups gave you. I feel like everybody should work in a customer service job so you know how it is, because people, you encounter every kind of person. Like, people will talk to you crazy, and I feel like the people that talk to you crazy are people that have never worked in customer service based jobs. Like, I feel like everybody needs to, just so you know how to treat a person and see how people treat you when you're in a position that they think you're pretty much less than them, or they think that you pretty much don't matter because you have a uniform on. But please believe this uniform means nothing. I will not. Don't let anybody disrespect you. 9 times out of 10, if you're not in the wrong and somebody's disrespecting you, please say something, because you can't. Don't just let anybody talk to you in any kind of way. Do you want me to? First of all, no. You're not gonna talk to me like that. I'm gonna get somebody else to help you. I'm not going back and forth with you, but I don't got the time.
Hey y'all, so bad news. I'm editing my video right now, and I'm at the end of it, and I realized that one of my files corrupted, and it was the end of a video. So also, I just now noticing none of this video is in focus. It's not terrible. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm not even gonna film until I figure it out, because I have a whole camera and it looks like I'm still filming on a phone. I don't know. I don't like it, and it's making me upset, but I'm just gonna close the video out here. Thank you guys for watching. If you are seeing this, I say this so many times, but nobody says anything. Like, comment your favorite food right now. I'm gonna wait. Okay, cool. Thank you guys for watching. I will see y'all next week.